I'm flow in 1942. Word to my guy Bodie James.
I mean, cause I said I'm ready like the mix.
That's what my nigga Bodie James. Yeah, I know you don't fuck with Bodie James. This nigga trash, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Alchemist, man, producer of the year.
He actually did win producer of the year.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, shout out to him.
How did he win producer of the year over Hit Boy?
This was the year for Hit Boy? Yeah, I feel like
this was not the year for Alchemist. Nigga, all Alchemist shit came out last year too. Nigga.
Yeah, the year for Alchemist
it's January.
The year prior. The year prior.
No, Alchemist is going crazy. No, you be
no, but Hit Boy. But Hit Boy. No, yeah, but the Hit Boy was supposed to win it last year. If it makes sense, because Alchemist shit, you know, the nigga was on the Never Ender Story. When was that? Hit him with the Alchemist shit.
Like the GID album. Is that what you're talking about right now?
What do you mean?
Like, you mean... Okay, is he talking about Alchemist song from like 5 years ago?
Well, he should have won it 2 years ago. No, that's from Jay Electronica. Yo, you really don't listen to Jay Electronica.
Alchemist got a beat on... He does have a beat. That's one of the better beats.
Nigga has 2 beats on Jay Electronica shit.
Nigga, how you gonna win for 2 beats on an album, nigga? Like, mediocre-ass album.
This is what your guy dream. Fuck.
Nigga, I don't go back to Jay Electronica album.
Nigga, technically, he has 1 album.
Yeah, and I don't go back to it. I go back to the single.
This nigga listens to
I go back to the Exhibit C and Exhibit A, nigga. Shout out to King Weekend in the chat. My guy. My Toronto brother. I didn't even get a notification on my phone. Shout out to King Benny also. Need y'all help with a video? I've seen King Benny be dropping videos every day, but them shits be dropping at night with my phone be on their sleep shit. I'll be clearing the fuck up in the morning. I commented on King Benny's that shit.
Exhibit C.
3 hat.
P. Yeah, me neither. I'm going to the page right now.
Oh, your shit is... Oh, I fucked your shit all the way up.
You're always wearing that 3 hat. Kimani, you still have that 3 hat right now?
So why?
That shit gotta be dusty as well. I feel like that nigga been having that 3 hat for 3 years now. Pillow porch.
I've uploaded 2 videos since then. Not gonna lie, but that people comment. Nigga, if you uploaded at like 12 midnight, should be in bed, nigga. Past your bedtime.
And that's when everyone's on YouTube. I know this nigga looked up a fucking. There has to be some logic though. The reason he uploads that late.
He may be uploading past my bedtime. Lost the sticker and shit, but I still rock it every once in a while. Nasty.
What do you mean? You still wear stickers on hats? Yo, what do you mean like the fitted sticker? Yo, niggas still doing the fitted stickers. Well, I don't like. I'm not blaming you because there's mad people who do it. I'm like, bro,
why? This
is not. I mean, I'll let him give him a pass because like King Benny was like 19, but like grown ass niggas still wearing the fitted stickers. Yeah, I'm looking at you wild. Like, usually like this how fresh it is. That's equivalent to having the Jordan 3s and having like the Jumpman tag on that bitch. So I know you never had no J's. Niggas shit. It's like my favorite.
Yo, what has happened to your internet?
Oh, dude, yeah, my internet's probably throwing. Oh, my PS4. Well, I'm looking at the stream right now. I'm not lagging.
Oh, you're lagging. Your voice is lagging. My life was never easy. I like to listen to NWA today. And Ice Cube.
Lower the music? Like
Hit Boy too much in your ear. That's crazy. Who produced?
There's
Big Duke, Crash Jones, Premier, Hit Boy, Mike Dean.
Premiere.
Premier probably did some. Was Premier making music when in '89 with Eazy-E? I don't know what the fuck Premier did. Maybe he made that scratch
Premiere,
stuff.
Yeah, Kanye has a tendency to just use Premiere scratches and not him actually be in the studio. Which I don't know how disrespectful that is. I was reading this article. Eminem said that like this is from 2005. Kanye loved Eminem's drums. I mean, if you know Eminem's drums, they're very you can tell it's Eminem's drum when you hear it and shit. And apparently Kanye took the bitches. And they're like, "Are you mad that Kanye took your drums?" He's like, "No, I'm not mad. So that's just a part of hip hop, you know. You just use the element, some dumb shit." But he's all like, by the time he uses them, it's gonna sound completely different. And it is true. I seen DJ Mustard and shit. He said when he used one of Mustard's hi-hats, and by the time he showed it to him, he's like, "Yo, this shit is fire." And Kanye's like, "Bro, this is your beat. These are your hi-hats," but he couldn't tell. Cause Kanye just fucking plays with that bitch like so much, and then he just makes it his own. Except for the Premiere. I guess that's a bad example though, cause Premiere, you know, it's Premiere because of the scratches. I guess.
The game hits my soul. I don't like the Kanye verse. Game is actually rapping too much for this Kanye verse. You need a nigga like Fabio. That's what you need. It should have been Fabio and Kanye part 2. Right? That game be actually rapping too much. You gotta put Kanye with niggas who really be just be sounding good.
The game wrote this.
I don't know. He wrote this some bullshit. He wrote that. I'll tell you how much.
Bro, remember when Game was just rapping this shit in the studio off the rip? Cause you know he wrote it and shit. Motherfucker was just like.
Sorry.
Did you see the interview where Eminem said Lil Wayne and Kanye were killing the game so much he wanted to diss both of them and would have been career? I remember that. Yeah, and that's how we got. I'm gonna drop this world and I'm gonna pick up and drop. That's how we got Drop the World and collab and shit. They collabed twice and shit because Eminem was just hating. I do remember that. Eminem was just on fucking pills. He was a hater. I kind of wish. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine if you would have dissed them. Like, how would it have been? Because Eminem would have murdered both of them.
He would, because at that time niggas, no one. Well, people knew Kanye had writers, but we didn't care that much. I can't remember people giving a fuck like Kanye had writers at that time, even though people also knew. Low-key niggas be hypocrites, bro. Niggas cared about writers in the 90s, they didn't give a fuck, and then they give a fuck again. It's low-key. Who they kill Wayne? I mean, he's a better rapper than Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he definitely.
Granted, Lil Wayne probably would have said some more interesting, slick shit. But Eminem also wasn't a corny ass nigga. He'd have definitely killed Wayne. Okay, met you right. Nah. Eminem wasn't washed yet. And he's still not washed, but he wasn't seen as corny. Yeah, he wasn't seen as corny. Like it wasn't 20 years of hearing him rhyme words together yet. So he definitely killed Wayne.
You know, Eminem would have made fun of him for kissing his dad in the lips.
Eminem better than Wayne. I mean,
Eminem is better. And rapping,
like, lyrically, bar for bar, yes, Eminem is better than Wayne. Song making, I don't know.
But lyrics matter. Let's keep it.
I don't know about song making. Bar for bar, though. Eminem.
Lose yourself in the music. Mockingbird.
You ever heard Like Fire Like Sun?
If we do like double one time.
Yeah, I said lyrically, nigga. I said lyrically, Eminem got it. I said song making.
You said bar for bar, never. No, there's no way. We can't disrespect Eminem.
Boi-1da is wild. Bar Eminem, bar for bar, like. Come on, man. I know. His last. Disrespectful. Actually, I like the fucking murder music thing. What's it called? Music to be murdered by. This album low-key fire, but niggas ain't gonna talk about it. Marshall Mathers LP 2 is fire.
Yeah. I love the Young Mom.
Kamikaze fire. Revival though, they miss. Eminem, it's just that Eminem's music isn't like.
Wayne is better than them bar for bar. Wayne is not better than
You gotta give me the song.
bar for bar.
'Cause I know a lot of Eminem songs. I know a lot of Lil Wayne songs. I would say normally I'd be like I know all nigga songs, but not Lil Wayne. But I know all Eminem songs.
You're talking to a guy that thinks Carter 5 is up there, is aging very well. Like I think Carter 5. See, my mom always had to jump out the window.
Oh, you're the only person I've ever met that don't like Carter 4, by the way. Because Carter 4 is better than the rock bullshit he put out and the fucking other album he put out before it. It was the best album of the last 3 albums that he put out.
Hot Revolver?
You're like a hot revolver.
Oh, man. Prom Queen? Nah, she's just the prom queen. Carter 5 is amazing.
And
yeah,
so
Carter 5 is amazing work. I'm gonna keep it.
Yo, have you ever heard Boi-1da? Tell me you heard the Free Weezy album when he was beefing Birdman. That shit bad.
Okay, this doesn't mean you gotta listen to Eminem. It was wild, bro. Whoa. We was bigging up Eminem.
You don't fuck with
Eminem? That was wild.
Is it because you're white?
I'm colored, but I didn't even know he was white. I'm like Dr. Dre. When I first heard him rap, I thought he was a black guy. Surprised when he came into the studio. Oh shit, you're white.
It's still late.
I mean, this is like hands down my favorite Eminem song.
What, the way I am?
Yeah, the way I am.
Playing Big Bad Wolf all the way.
And Eminem produced this, by the way. Shout out to Eminem Jones.
Is that on a mixtape? What is that on? Boi-1da. Yeah, that might be a mixtape. Mixtape got like 30.
Fuck, maybe 50 unofficial shits. Hey, shout out to the DJs back from the 2000s that made a career off them bitches. M don't know how to let the beat build.
Oh, but
Hey.
oh, this from Dedication 6? That's why I couldn't figure out what the fuck it was. Nigga skip Dedication 3 and 4. It's a joint with the little Drake song, right? Drake bodies him. Let's say about look, bro.
Y'all ain't lit, y'all litter. Keep that shit in your shitter.
Yo, is this like a troll?
Eat that shit, don't spit up. Keep my bad bitch did up.
Is no ceilings on the
Watching me do push-ups. She's playing with herself and I look
Yeah.
up. Damn, you thought I need to get her look up. You plotting on me, my foot up. Your squad ain't hard,
Yo,
that's
but one's a
pushing.
troll. I can't believe one was troll this like
Don't you cause her bosom.
Put that Twitter, it's on litter.
Damn, don't name my pistol.
Because niggas is cats, niggas is pussy. That was a double entendre. That was kind of fire. Because cat litter.
Together and let them play footsie. Y'all just wussy. I got some bullies go pull up in hoodies that come.
See, no, it was fine.
Let them play hooky. I got some hookers hooking up with politicians and some athletes.
Cut that bullshit off.
Yeah, please throw it in the back.
Bro, all we do is shop until we drop. What do you mean?
I take my bitches to Ross, man.
All we do is shop until we drop. All we do is shop until we drop.
What's up with the station music?
What happened?
I always hated this song.
You're wild. Is this the full? This ain't a full version. That's 12 tracks.
Nah,
Yeah, why you giving me? Yeah, I don't know who worse. You were a boy.
Hey, I'm starting to think Boi-1da is really like in the OVO camp. I really said Wayne over.
Well, I got Wayne over Eminem in terms of favorite rappers and better who the better rapper.
Yeah, same here.
But lyrically, like you're wild.
I'm gonna keep it a band. Like Eminem's in Wayne's in my top 10, but I don't think Wayne's ahead of Eminem, and I don't even listen to that much Eminem. Like, yo, people just really shun Eminem, huh?
I know, like that nigga's stock has dropped, but that he has to be the best rapper who is disrespected. It used to be Nas. It's Eminem.
Yeah, dude. I was listening to the Denzel Curry interview and shit, and it's so crazy because people's attention span now. Hey, Nas was ahead of his time. I guess that's why he's Nostradamus and shit. He said, Illmatic is like the perfect album. He said he doesn't want to do tracks that are over 14 and shit, you know? He said Nas, that album is just so perfect. And I remember in a time back when I was in the blogs, like 2011, 2010 and shit, people used to shit on Illmatic because they used to be like, it's too short. Like, what the fuck is this? And now it's appreciated, but that was a little wrench people used to throw at him because it was so short. And now people's attention span are so fucked up. It's just like, yo, this is just the perfect. And I'm like, huh. It's crazy how like time is literally forgot about that narrative.
What? How old are you? What? Wearing his light ahead of him. Yo, how old are you?
Wait, his light years ahead of him. Dude, I honestly, Eminem, Wayne must have got you into hip hop just to have that strong belief. Because there's people who like get certain rappers into hip hop and then they just love them forever. Some people with 50 Cent. I know it didn't sound crazy. Some people with Chief Keef. Like, I'll be 17 on the 13th. Yeah, okay. It makes total sense. So Wayne must be like go-to. Hey man, when I was young too, I used to think 50 Cent was like better than fucking Jay-Z and Nas.
No, I think
then I got older and realized.
Jay and Nas. Fuck you talking about? I think I had one album? Come on.
Yeah, one album? Okay, yeah.
What do you mean? They got an album, every song, everyone knows every song on the album. I think it gotta be the go. The fuck?
Shout out to Call of Duty, man.
But if you're 17, like, what's the first Lil Wayne album you heard? If you're 17. The Carter 5?
I ain't worried about nothing.
Is it a Carter 4? Because Carter 4 came out when I was like 14.
Bro, there's no way you're 17.
Yeah. Because when you were like 14, when you were 12, 13, 14, Wayne wasn't even making music no more. Nigga was beefing Birdman.
Bro, the way you type, you just type like, oh nigga, bro, no offense. If
we're a rap guy, this is what Eminem would have performed at the Super Bowl. This year right here. But to get LA rocking. Niggas gonna think it's
the sick part is,
of course, it's like his biggest song. It's wild.
I don't get it though. This song is so trash.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. You hate the song because it's popular?
No, I hated the song.
This is the fire song. You hate the song because it's popular.
I'll take over and let the beat build over rap god.
Anyway, Boi-1da trolling us. Play some Pusha T. Wayne was still realism music. Sorry for the wait. Keep me irrelevant. Where was the relevant? Sorry for the wait. The fuck? Sorry for the Wait came out before Carter 4?
No. Only on streaming services.
Sorry for the Wait. Yeah, Sorry for the Wait was after he did Dedication and The Drought and all that.
Yeah, Sorry for the Wait is before Carter 4. Because Taz pushed it back.
Yo, what up, T? 2011, July 13th. So you think Carter 4 a classic just like me? Say no more. Because if you got this much, belief in the way, you gotta think Carter 4 a classic. Do a Wayne versus Eminem battle? Fuck no. Eminem gonna get washed. Who gonna be Eminem? This nigga? Metro?
I'm not being
that nigga either. I do like Eminem. Eminem is an amazing rapper. They can't be Lil Wayne. I said that nigga lyrically better than Lil Wayne. That nigga don't have the records Lil Wayne has.
Yeah, M does have the M just does.
That nigga has the numbers. No, okay, that nigga has the bigger record in terms of numbers. Not in terms of how them shit sound to people who like hip hop.
Play Lose Yourself in the
Music.
Shit too.
Right, you know that song Cinderella, man? That shit my shit. My name is not my name is, but the song where it's like what's the fucking movie? Oh my god, Rain Man. That's my shit.
Hey, I was listening to Anderson .Paak and shit. Hey, I feel like that album came and went. Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars. Like, you remember you said like they felt like the label wasn't promoting it because it just seemed like a passion project. It has to be because there's that new Disney movie called Enchant. What's it called? The new Disney movie? I think they're like Cuban or Puerto Rican. What's that new Disney movie? Or like What's the new Disney? What's the new Pixar movie and shit where like everyone has superpowers, but this one girl doesn't have superpowers? Anyways. I'm getting far ahead of myself. The records about the records number 2 in the world, and guess who song it is?
Bruno.
Yeah, it's Bruno Mars. I'm like, how this shit is bigger than anything off the Anderson .Paak shit?
Well, I don't think it's bigger than anything. It was that song
No.
the original song
No,
Leave the Door Open is pretty big. But that was the first single. That came out like 2 years ago.
No, this Bruno Mars shit song is it's gonna be a number 1.
I think Leave the Door Open was number 1.
No,
Sure. It's all like 2 years before the album came out.
No, I'm talking about the single.
Yeah, that was the single. That was the
whatever
first song they
Anderson
put out, like a year and a half before the actual album came out. They're like,
Yeah, there was no way it was a number 1.
or no.
Yeah, that movie came in. Bruno Mars has like a top single on that bitch.
I find you offensive for finding
I find it
offensive.
offensive, finding me offensive. Kimani, you seen that movie?
Why? It's because he's Spanish, kinda.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But like my brother seen this with my mom and shit. My mom doesn't even watch movies. That's why you understand. If you're some type of Spanish and shit, you definitely have seen this movie.
It was number 1.
It's no Coco though. Coco.
Leave the Door Open. Yeah.
Really?
Told you.
It's no Coco though. Like nothing's ever gonna top Coco. Coco is just like the greatest Spanish movie. Maybe because it's based on Mexicans. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Shit. Shout out to Coco.
I ain't gonna hold you. Up might be the last Pixar movie I watched.
What the fuck are you? Oh, you never watched Zootopia? Zootopia up there.
I think I watched
Zootopia, man.
the
That
one with
rabbit-
all the feelings. Inside Out. I watched that one.
Is that a sad movie?
I don't remember. I
Yo,
don't.
lower the,
I
lower
don't
the
actually
music, lower
remember the
Or do that thing where I don't want to hear the music. Or some shit. I don't know. Sorry, Eminem.
the plot. I don't remember the plot. But it's when you have the sad emotion, the angry emotion. Like, it's basically a ripoff of that what you call it? You remember that pill? Remember that movie back in the day where you went into the body and you were trying to cure the guy before he dies?
Bro, did you just told me you seen Inside Out? You don't even remember the plot. Obviously, that's not a good.
I mean, it's a good movie. I don't remember the plot. Nigga, because I was too old. Nigga, I didn't care enough. I didn't care. Like, I didn't care about it. Like, I'll tell you the plot of Over the Hedge. That shit was fire. You remember that movie?
Yeah, I remember that movie. That's one of the best It's one of the best DreamWorks movies ever.
And
Besides
I'll tell you
Shrek.
about Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo. Finding Nemo overrated. Man.
Stupid.
Finding Nemo. I'm taking Monsters Inc. over Finding Nemo.
How does it feel to be?
I'm taking Boo. I'm taking a basic would say Finding Nemo and shit. A real one would just say like,
Both those
Monsters Inc.
movies are very successful. Yo,
Nah, but Finding Nemo has a part 2.
so that's Monsters Inc. has like 4 parts. No, nigga, there's like Monsters Inc. 2 and there's Monsters University. There's Met.
There's no Monsters
sure?
Inc. 2? I'll bet $100 on it right now.
Well, it
There's no
sounds
Monsters
like you
Inc. 2.
really into these kids movies.
No shit, because I was a kid when Monsters Inc. came out.
Yeah,
The
but it
fuck
sounds
are
like
you
you
on?
know about they didn't know 2?
No, there's no 2. There's Monsters Inc. University where they meet prior to that. There's no 2. I always wonder. It always bugs me because he never gets to meet Boo and shit.
Oh my god.
Bro, you don't remember the ending? He makes the door, then he
Oh.
can't fucking see her, and I'm like, we hear the voice, it's like Boo, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's finally gonna. And then like, yo, is she an adult? Like, what is her life like? Does she have like kids now and
Honestly, never
shit?
cared.
Not the Monsters Inc. Not Monsters Inc. Though. Monsters Inc. is just one of those movies, man. Disney movies. Like if we're not talking like about Aladdin or Lion King and shit, we're talking about like modern times. Monsters Inc. Zootopia. I love Zootopia. You ever seen Zootopia? You gotta watch it. I think it's on Netflix.
I won't. According to Vulture, Wall-E is the best Pixar movie. Wall-E, Toy Story,
guess.
Finding Nemo, Toy Story 2, Incredibles, Toy Story 3, damn, Toy Story dominated. Inside Out's number 7.
Dude, Toy Story. Toy Story.
Toy Story 4, Ratatouille, Up. Up is number 10?
I can't.
This got Ratatouille over Up? That's crazy. Finding Dory is number
Yo,
11. I
Ratatouille's
ain't
in
watch
it.
it.
Okay. He's a motherfucking
Oh, there you
age
go.
specific
Buddy, Monsters
shit.
Inc. Right on the fucking door. Yeah, bro. Niggas don't fuck with this shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Up should be top 5. I'm not gonna lie. Motherfuckers put all the Toy Stories ahead. How old are you guys? These people did not appreciate no motherfucking movies in modern times. Because I'm like, Up is way before. Like, Up is like, I seen that with my brother, with my niece and shit to go see that shit. But I still appreciate it because, like, you know.
Okay.
But I'm like, how the fuck the motherfuckers had like all those movies that came out when they were kids during
I got the Rotten Tomatoes. This is fraud and fraud or people by the people. Toy Story 2. That's a fact. Toy Story 1. I'm not mad. Finding Nemo. Still not mad. It's pretty good. Inside. I'm telling you, Inside was fire. Let's don't remember the plot. Yeah,
just don't remember the plot.
It was fire. They see this is real. That's Toy Story 3. Yeah, people. Toy Story is that. Toy Story 3 might be the best Toy Story. Remember you thought we were gonna die?
Do you remember?
That's when they almost died, nigga.
Oh, I thought they.
No, this is a real classic.
Wait, is there a Toy Story 4? Never mind. Toy Story 4 was the one that was kind of bad. I was confusing it with 3.
4. This is.
You never saw
like
4
years ago. Nigga, I'm too old. Up is number 6.
I'm wearing a motherfucking Space Jam jersey right now. I mean, a jersey, a fucking shirt.
They got Coco number 8, Incredibles number 9, Ratatouille number 10, Monsters Inc. number 11. Yeah, nigga, you're the only nigga that think Monsters Inc. got top 10 movie. Here we go. This Rotten Tomatoes, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with Ratatouille. The nigga just wanted to be a cook.
You hate. Finding Dory was this good? Really?
I never seen Finding Dory. I mean, keep it a man. Finding Nemo is just as a kid. Such a sad movie.
They find Nemo. No, what the fuck? They fucking fight. What?
Yeah, but she's terrified. Remember, goes to the dentist's office, takes her.
Nigga, the kid was a bully.
Living
The
in
kid was an
the
asshole. Do you not remember the movie? Oh, I seen the movie.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. But he lives like in the dentist's little fish tank and shit. It was just very sad. Like, Dad was just trying to find him the whole time. Eventually, he does. And then Dory doesn't have no memory. Very sad. Very sad.
I mean, Dory not having that memory is the best part of the movie. Shout out to Ellen DeGeneres.
And then she can't even remember her family. That's just a fucking sad movie when you think about the little things.
Nigga, it all works out in the end. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah, but just
Nemo's dad finds him.
Yeah, but that's just too sad, man. Dory not remember anything, Dad. I don't know. That's just too sad for me, man.
Well, when it says Ratatouille top 5, King Benny wants to know who drops today. Nobody. Lion King is the best movie.
Yeah, Lion King's up there, but Lion King's like a cheat code.
Actually, I don't know. I think that's from the 90s.
No, it's from the 80s.
No, but they stole it.
Lion King and Aladdin, it's from the Bible, right?
It's from another show that's just like it, but the lion was white.
No, I think it's Shakespeare.
All right. Well, I think if you go there, everything's from there, but more closer to our modern time, there was an animated series just like this.
No, but I think Shakespeare is like definitely ripped from it. Like definitely, like completely obvious. Yeah, but Lion King's Aladdin's up there for me too. The motherfucker, who's the nigga with the snake? Jafar. Scary as shit, bro. Yeah, Aladdin, bro.
I don't think enough niggas here for the battle. There's only 3 people here, and it is 12:25.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even make like a Mike Will statement.
Unprepared. We're just gonna lose anyway, but still. If you see the loss prepared, make it even worse.
I would have had the classics tucked in, you know. Well, what niggas would have done when I played? What you got? Facts.
Shout out to Neil Young, by the way, for taking his music off Spotify because of Joe Rogan. Let me Google how old Neil Young is. You know who Neil Young is? Canadian.
This a nigga from space?
Singer. Nigga, 76-year-old. I can't imagine any of his fans listen to Spotify. I don't know which young assistant he got working for him that told him this was the wave.
Oh wait, what's the beef there? Because Joe Rogan has exclusive deal with Spotify.
Well, he's saying Joe Rogan be spitting mad misinformation. So take him off Spotify or take my music off Spotify was like a, I'm blanking on the word.
You seen the thing from Comedy Central?
What?
Where he's talking like, yo, so I don't even know why we use the word black.
Who said that?
Joe Rogan.
What do you mean? What?
I forgot the clip. He's like, yo, I don't even know why we use the word black and shit. And I forget it's a nigga from Comedy Central and shit that will do with the accent. He's all, well, Joe Rogan. He's all, we come from Africa and we have tribes and they used to call us by our tribes. But when the white man came and took us all over, like, oh, there's a lot of black people. So they just call us black. And then in America, when there's like 1% of blood in, when there's 1% of black in you, they call you black. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't know. And the craziest part, he wasn't even having the conversation with the black guy. It was a white guy. Talking about the why does America use the word black and shit? When black people are like, you know,
Joe
there's
Rogan?
some people who are like caramel. And all.
Oh, I don't see it. I was looking it up.
Shit was funny. It was on my Twitter timeline. I mean, I don't think Joe Rogan's problematic. I think the problem lies in when like you think everything the nigga says is Bible and shit. Like I guess that person who thinks like,
bro, he is he is like the 5th biggest news outlet in America. And his fans follow him like he's Jesus. That's the problem that people have with him.
yeah, but the people who follow Joe Rogan, they were already all the way to the what's it called? Or they're left or right, whatever. They were already like I wouldn't say racist, but like bigots. I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, but they were already swinging that way to begin with. And it would just take something that
Just
Joe
swing
Rogan
them further.
says
That's
and
the
just
problem
emphasize
that
it like,
Neil Young and people be having. That's why they're trying to get on Spotify.
I think that's so stupid. I think the problem's not Joe Rogan. I think the problem is the people.
The fuck? Oh, you one of them niggas like musicians don't have influence? Is that you? Musicians don't have influence. Is you them niggas?
To what extent, though?
Nigga, what do you mean?
Like, are you telling me musicians about?
No,
to,
are
like,
you
tell
like,
someone
are
to,
you the
like, commit
person that's
crimes?
like, when an artist says,
I
I'm not
don't-
responsible to raise your child, your whatever should raise your child, parents should raise their child, and I have my music have no influence. You know when people say that, when the people are talking about your lyrics.
Well, when people try to cancel Eazy-E and them NWA back in the day because they're saying they what's it called? They highlighted crime and all that shit and police like brutality. I'm like, you actually think that?
This nigga just brought the police brutality.
Do you
This nigga
honestly
brought it to a
think-
positive. This nigga brought it to them saying it's a positive shit. Yeah, highlighting police brutality ain't negative, nigga. When Eazy was saying, I think you think I give a fuck about a bitch in a soccer. Why you want to say that?
Bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks and shit. I mean, I listen to like mad what's it called? Sugar free and shit. I don't be like pimping them and shit. Like I'd be talking to them, take them to the car and pimp them. I think it comes down to the human being. I think that's just bro, these people are already gonna be horrible. If Joe Rogan is not on, if Joe Rogan wasn't on Spotify preaching all that dumb shit, the fools were still gonna be mad ignorant and shit. They just have like a mascot that represents their ignorance. In my opinion. And plus, Joe Rogan is good. He does. Yeah, he does say some bullshit, but it's like, I feel like it's like 50-50. Sometimes he does be saying facts and shit.
Mambo, are you vaccinated? I am vaccinated. I fuck with movie theaters and restaurants. I like both of those things.
Dude, do you have your vaccinated card? I still
My email. I didn't get a card. I just sent my email.
So when you go to places, you just show
Show
a
an
picture?
email. It's a PDF. Actually, it's not even a PDF.
See, I don't-
It's
yeah.
just I think it is a PDF actually.
I have a picture of it, and I lost the actual physical card. My nigga Bodie James is about to be in San Diego like in 2 weeks and shit. I might try to pull up now.
Maybe it's just the one more album.
He was only gonna perform 2 albums.
I mean, his albums are like 30 minutes each. You're gonna perform the biggest amount of albums of all.
He dropped 2 albums last year. I know
Hey, and there's
Bodie
like 2 more
James.
before that. He drops like 2 or 3 albums a year.
So
You don't think there's a conspiracy behind? Is this King Weekend on his other? You don't think there's a conspiracy behind the vaccine? I mean, there is no conspiracy. The conspiracy is Pfizer and Moderna are pharmaceutical companies. Pharmaceutical companies are money-hungry assholes, but they're also really good at making medicine. Like, yeah, they want countries to buy more vaccines for them to make more money and the stock price to go up. I don't know why people say that that's not conspiracy, nigga. That's so fact. Niggas trying to make money.
I don't.
It's
America. Conspiracy time, man. You don't need the second shot. You just need one shot. You know what I mean? You don't need the. Wait, what you got, Johnson Johnson?
Nigga, you broke fuck. I got Pfizer, nigga. It'll talk to me. I got the most slimy. I got the most slimy pharmaceutical company. Nigga got Johnson Johnson. Them niggas can't make baby powder. Yeah. Them niggas be trying to kill you. Them niggas might kill you on accident if you die.
Now they only killed 8 people. You know, and those people who died had high blood pressure. They already had problems.
Also,
and shit. I got the
also Boi-1da. I'll say this: mad rich people got vaccinated, so they're not trying to kill people. And let's say they are trying to kill people. And let's say if you take the vaccine, you actually die in like 5 years. Would you want to be here when whoever the fuck orchestrated that shit is taking over? What do you think will happen to you, nigga? It's gonna be like, oh, this guy was smart into the vaccine. You gonna let him live? They go, what? They're gonna put your ass on a plantation.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Like, what do you think, Metro? If a nigga had the power, if a group of people had the power, right?
I mean, yeah,
to take over the entire world and kill, at this point, like 60% of the population of the fucking world. What the fuck do you think gonna happen to the niggas left? It just gonna be like paradise? Gonna be utopia?
Nah, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna work for Elon Musk, or you're gonna work for Bezos at Amazon.
Oh, that's only good. It's gonna be Tesla, Amazon, and Apple. And nothing else, nigga.
Yeah, Apple. You're working at those warehouses, building for them. You survived and you didn't get the vaccine.
You're there. That's it. All day. Bring this bitch back to the 20s, nigga. You die at 35.
Like, holy shit.
I am not sheep.
The hook for this. Oh man, I'm gonna keep it a ban. I don't think I got COVID and shit, but I have been like sick for 2 days. I still kind of felt like shit. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like I'm kind of under the weather.
Oh, over and under Kanye dropping his album whenever the fuck he said he's dropping his album.
Oh, the 2-2. I don't believe it and shit.
Wait,
I believe it. Glad that it's 2-2 though. Like he's dropping that day. That's an angel number if you don't know. 222. I think that's of a new beginning and shit. I used to think angel numbers were still unique and shit, but I see like a lot of people have the angel numbers like tatted on them, and I was just like, damn, bro.
7 million people, bro.
You kind of, yeah, you kind of taking that away. I was just like, you know, I'm like, you kind of making it seem like you kind of watering it down, you know. I'm like, bro. I mean, do you even believe in that angel number, or you just like?
Just a number, bro. Made up concept, bro. 7 billion people. You know how many people who are born at the exact same time as you? The exact same time.
Not a lot of people. No, there's not a lot of people born the same day as me. Famous people, there's not.
All right. Okay, you know how much regular people are born the same day as you? Okay, they're not famous, but you know how much regular fucking people are born the same day as you? You know how much? It has to be at least 10 people who are born at the literal exact second you were born. It's probably like 10 people born the exact second you were born.
Nah, my shit was so my shit's so rare. Like even in elementary school, like I was born May 25th. There's people for May 24th, May 26th, 27th. It was always hard to find May 25th. Shit.
How many people are born per minute? 250 babies are born per minute.
I need the way I'm actually kind of thinking.
All right, man.
I don't know. I think that it pops up in my feed on Twitter and shit. People with the like, there's like some people like I respect, and some people I'm just like, bro, there's just no way you believe. Like, there's no way that you believe. Like, you read like the Fifth Element books. It talks to you about the earth and your breathing and everything. Cause I honestly believe if you believe in angel numbers, you have to meditate. You have to just do all this shit. Like you cannot just be like, oh, I fuck with the angel number and then get it tatted on you, and I'm just like, well, what is that? I feel like Kanye the GOAT. I mean, easy. Yo, someone free Max B and shit. Hey, you think it's kind of wild that like Future's like
Kanye was album? Yeah, that don't make no sense. I mean, Future probably just was listening to it and I was like, fine. Nah, that one right there, that's fine. I don't think Future was in there picking the beats and shit. Was like, no. I think Future was nigga calling up producers like, nah, bro. I know this young producer, Kanye. He got the right shit for you. I don't think Future's doing that.
What does it say about Angel? No, but shout out to like everyone that does fuck with Angel Numbers. Like I know there's some people who like I respect it. There's just someone like damn.
Angel Numbers are not real, guys.
Now Angel Numbers are real because I do see a certain number all the time. Have
you noticed that when you have a car, you see that car more?
That is true. It's like when niggas started to see you more, and I'm like, nigga, because you're looking for me.
Exactly.
You're noticing.
You don't think it's the same exact fucking thing? Oh, no, not with numbers, but with everything else. But not with numbers.
Like, my favorite angel number is 33.
Oh, you have a favorite angel number? You have a favorite color?
33. Well, my aura is green. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yo, shut
See, that's what I mean. Like, how can you have an angel number? You don't even know your aura color, bro. Like, my aura color is green. My favorite color is blue.
What is an aura color? What is that?
Blue. It's like your birth song.
Yo, this is nigga that was criticizing Joe Rogan in the audience. So, well, same shit.
But that's how in tune I am, bro.
So is Joe Rogan's audience. So niggas to match it.
No, shout out to them. That's what I'm saying. That's what like that shit. Like, this shit gets into like a deeper meaning with me and shit. You know. So, like at one point, I wanted, to drink my number.
You the type of nigga to go to like a fortune teller.
Fortune tellers are real.
All right, man. You got it, my nigga. You got it. Didn't listen to shit in college because I was editing videos. Wait, what do you mean? What is that in reference to? Didn't listen to shit in college because I was editing. What is that?
Dude, you want to look up your birth song?
Actually, I don't give two fucks about what my birth song is.
That's what when Big Sean said my aura gold. This shit is really aura gold because it's his birthday. Or I think aura gold's like the most unique. It's like you're at peace or something.
I don't think that nigga at peace though, because he keeps saying he not.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm going to limb and say that nigga not at peace, and he's trying to find a way to be at peace, and he's still not at peace. He keep rapping that he's not at peace. Like, I heard his album.
Well, yeah, his clothing line was called Aura Gold, like back in 2016. Yeah, he was at peace at one point, but maybe he realized.
And then when that nigga put over,
he realized
that nigga not at peace.
I mean, telling the bitch you don't fuck with her, you're definitely at peace. That might be a peace for the moment and shit, but you can't carry that much hate, you know. Do y'all think college is worth it?
Depends on what you're going for.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. There's like a conversation off stream and shit, but I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna go back to school full time. I'm 28 this year, and I'm like, bro, I hate these jobs that I do and shit. I think college is worth it to be like where you want to like. I don't think you should not go to college. Like, you see all these popular influencers and be like, yo, I didn't go to college, this and that. But again, the motherfuckers are making money. Back to my times, they were making money off Vine. They were making money off YouTube. And they were making money off Twitch. Now, these kids, these generations, they make money off TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and all this other shit. Yeah, it's easy for them because them people already had a fan base at such a young age. You cannot be like, oh, I'm 18, 19. I'm gonna do that and not go to college. No, that's not. You have to go to college and like fail and shit and still try to do that. I think that's where a lot of people run into the problem and shit. And even then, that doesn't mean you're gonna fucking make it and shit. But and just be realistic with yourself too. If it's like, yo, if you're not gonna go to college and you're gonna pursue like to be some type of influencer, like nigga, you're gonna work a dead end job or some shit or a shitty job. And I'm at that age right now where like fucks when you're like, I don't want to work these jobs because it's just like these shits are. I don't want to be like these shits are above me. But I'm at fault because I didn't finish college and I have to work these fucking meaningless jobs. They don't give me any self-worth. And I feel like if you don't want to go to college because you're pursuing something that you feel like is giving you worth. And it's tough, man. It's tough.
My Favorite number is 444. I don't know what it means, so shut up. To be honest, probably not. If you're doing STEM, you should go to college. Business, I think you have to go to college if you want to be an accountant or someone of them. Do something in finance. Kind of have to meet. You need some type of fucking what should I call it now? Documentation that you fucking know 1 + 2. If you're doing IT or something, probably want to go to college. If you're doing art, unless you want to become an art teacher, you probably shouldn't go to college. But you can just go to college for the experience also, but don't take out a loan to do it. I'll say that. If you're just gonna go, if you don't know what you want to do in college, you're just going to go to college, make sure you don't go in like mad debt.
Hey bro, like I know this sounds crazy, but I didn't go to college until I was 21 and shit. I took a mad gap year. I worked dead end jobs. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta go to college. I think, I don't know, man. I don't think you should go into a 4-year college too off the rip. But everyone wants that experience and shit, right? Everyone wants to fucking, cause that's just a thing and shit. But then when you get older, you realize you have all these loans that you have to pay and shit, and it's just like, damn, it wasn't really worth it. It's just like that perception thing when people's like, damn, like bro, I used to drive a nicer car way before. When I didn't go straight to college, I was just working. Bro, I used to drive a BMW. And you know what I realized? That shit was just perception, did not bring me no happiness. But it was just like, oh shit, I'm driving a way nicer car. That shit did not give me no more bitches, no more nothing. And the same thing when going to a 4-year, it's just like, oh, because all your friends are going to a 4-year. But when you think about it, if you go to a community college, then you transfer, you save 2 years of fucking tuition. But everyone's gonna look at you crazy because it's like, oh my gosh, you're going to a community college. But if you think about it, that would have been the fucking smart move. Everyone says that. You talk to anyone, 9 out of 10 times they say that. They'll just be like, oh, but it was worth it for the experience and shit. But again, it's perception.
Well, it does. It's not a lie. It is worth it. You do meet people. You meet people from outside of your regular circle.
No, but you'll meet people too when you go transfer in your 3rd year and shit. It's just you'll feel like everyone already got a head start on you because they were there from the rip. And you're missing out. You're still going to get that experience. You're just missing out on 2 years. But again, it's just, you know what I mean? You're still going to meet those people. If you go to college straight out of high school, you're 18. And then you go transfer when you're 20 and shit. What'd you miss out on? You might feel like you're old because when you're 18, you're like, let's say you're 21. You might feel like, damn, 21? That feels so old. No, my nigga, it's really not. If you're going to your 3rd year to a 4-year university, you're 21, it's really not.
I'm not going to that just to have an experience. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if you don't actually know what you want to do, don't go. It's also not worth. It depends on how much debt you're going to. Don't go into no wild debt. Don't start in sciences to become like a fucking doctor if you know you're not going to become a doctor. But there is like cheaper programs in college you can go in and have the college experience. And a lot of people do go to college and find out what they want to do with your life. No, yeah. But that is only if you don't know. If you're not like, I don't know what the fuck I want to do at all. Like, I have no direction and I'm 17. I don't know what I want to do. Just don't take a cheaper course. If you take the cheap joints, do a cheap ass degree. And maybe in a year and a half, you're like, nigga, I don't want to do this. I want to fucking do some other shit.
Just working shit, bro. Like, if you don't go straight to college and you're working a part-time, they just pick up extra shifts and you just do 40 hours and shit. And then it's crazy because it'll be like, oh shit, I have more. Depending on your friend group, but you'll have more money than your friends because they're both going to college and shit, and that make you feel good. But then you'll realize, like, damn, I don't want to be an adult and shit. Like, making money, you'll be able to buy more things, like, bro. There's just so many other routes and shit. And your parents and that's what I wish I would have owned. Like, my parents were not gonna disown me. I didn't go to college right away, or you know what I mean. I didn't go to college, but I'm just like, if your parents, if you're still with your parents and you told me they don't want to go to college right away, they wouldn't be mad and shit.
Yeah, I couldn't tell my mom that.
Just the disappointment.
Fuck. I can't imagine that my mom want a gap year. nigga should throw a whole copy. She would have a whole teacup and throw that bitch at me, nigga. Mom would throw a whole teacup. I tell you, I want to do a gap year. I'm like, imagine telling my mom that. She would throw a fucking teacup at me. I would have to catch her when she like not doing nothing. Maybe when she's like on a laptop or something. There's nothing to throw.
I think everyone, yeah, I don't know. And I don't know. I think it's problematic when I'll speak for mine, but like from people from like, who are, I guess Mexican or Latin or whatever, people whose families in California who cross the border, whose family didn't speak no English. They're like, well, we were able to work and speak no English and shit and get a job and look, we bought a house and bought cars. How can you not go to college and shit? And I'm like, bro, that's such a negative for a parent to look at it like that, because that's not your upbringing. It's not gonna rub off on your kid, you know. Just because that worked for you, and I get it, yo, I commend my parents or whatever. Eddie's parents who like come to another country, don't know the language or anything, and they made it through, and they're the American dream and shit. But I'm like, bro, you raised your kids in California, in America. They didn't suffer, so that doesn't work. You cannot tell them that that's gonna make them feel better and work harder. It just doesn't work. It can be motivational though, like, you know, but it's just like, dude, that's disconnect.
What do you do in college? What do you take?
He gets into High School Musical.
Nigga just say, yo, I'm going to college. I got class. And nigga, what are you actually taking off? What is the word? Subject? Not subject. Subject's not the word. What program? Is program the word? Program is the word. Program. Major.
What's your major? I was like, what the fuck are you trying to say?
I mean, you can say program too. What program you're in? They're all programs.
It's usually major. What's your major?
Winner do. Ski many say it. I think my life. I think everybody likes it.
Yeah, today's just one of those. It felt very low. And I'm like feeling really down. Not really down, but I'm still kind of sick. And I ended up like, I don't know. I'm the only one left.
When do you start college? Or are you not going? Well, say you were 17. You're taking a gap year. You going to Europe?
I wish I had money to go to a different country. You know the only mistake, I wish I would have moved like that. No, I take English, some basic 8th grade math. Yeah, I'm thinking of taking Algebra 1.
Yeah, crushing the fucking bag in the mic. What's wrong with this guy?
The mic's over there. Never mind, straight left. It takes a while to say.
Nigga, take the fucking thing. Yo, what's this thing on the biscuit, bro? How long is it take a biscuit? What's wrong with this guy?
I was eating, I'm on my healthy tip. I was eating Honey Oats Crunchy Granola Bars. Sponsor us.
Stage building class, TV production,
Told you
the history of modern art. Ooh la la. Not going as of right now, still figuring things out.
That's good, man. That's good. So, taking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of bummed because the semester just started over here, community college, and every time I go hike, there's like all the cars parked, and I feel kind of bummed. So I'm like, damn, I should have signed up for a couple classes. Like, what am I gonna do for like the next 3 months till summer? I'm gonna take one class this summer.
I think first semester of college I had to do fucking high school math. I had to do that shit online. And you had to answer the fucking questions. Like the exam would be online. You go to class, like actual class. You had to do the exam online. And you couldn't go backwards in the test. So once you answer the question, that's your final answer. I'm like, this is so stupid. But I don't know why it was like that. I don't remember what that app was called. It wasn't Blackboard was the fucking the organizational shit. I don't remember what the fuck the math thing was called. I'm like, why is this the thing that we're doing? Why is it like this? I could never figure it out.
Easy class, by the way, or at least I think I didn't listen to anything they said during the syllabus, and it's the most important. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The first time they showed us the syllabus and shit, and then like people were just like, "Yo, oh fuck!" I remember the dumbest question they used to ask, like, "Yo, so when's our first exam?" Like, it's on the syllabus. I'm like, okay. Motherfuckers that have like, "Yo, you didn't look at your syllabus," and it's like, "Oh, or a paper was due," and it's like everyone is like, and I'm like, how the fuck did you know? It's like, it's on the syllabus. I was like, holy fucking shit, bro. I don't know. I remember being so confused, man. Metro hikes in his spare time, Mamba. What do you do?
My spare time? Nigga, not a goddamn thing. It's fucking cold. It's fucking cold. You know what? Yo, let me tell you the fucking temperature right now.
Nah, tell me, dude.
I don't know if it's nigga, it's cold. Bro, it is minus 11 degrees outside, nigga. You know what I did when I left work today? Brought my ass home. I went to the supermarket. I bought cranberry juice, and I brought my ass home. Not a goddamn thing. If I ain't going to somebody's house, I ain't leaving my house. I ain't doing no outdoor activity. I ain't doing no skiing, no cottage, no fucking downhill tubing. None of that bullshit. I'm not doing. Fuck all that shit.
Bro, this nigga mama can build snowmen.
I'm not building. No. minus goddamn 11.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Before COVID, I did a little bit of Muay Thai. I don't know why I keep calling it jiu-jitsu. I did a lot of. I started to hang out with more whites. You know, extending my friend group. Started to do a bit more beer gardens, I believe they're called. Fancy beers. What else did I start to do? Well, I used to go to the gym. That's just dead too. Bro, everything I used to do before the pandemic, I'll do. Fuck. Need to get back on my shit. And every now and then I go to a house party because actual parties are outlawed until COVID's over. So, and also it's minus 11, so I'm at least not leaving my house. I'll say that again.
But yeah, man, shit's insane. Like, I don't know, shit's insane.
The blockboard is.
This is not how I
dumb.
expect.
It's not great. Happy I switched majors, not gonna lie.
You said like King Money?
When I started college, I thought about switching majors once. Because I didn't actually know. So my mom was like, "You going to college?" And she gave me the book. The book of
Book of Life?
The book that shows all the things you can pick for that school offers. Mm-hmm. And she was just like, "Yo, here's like 5 books of 5 different colleges. You gonna apply all of them? And pick a fucking thing." I was like, I do mechanical engineering in high school. I'll be doing shit. I'm gonna do this shit. I want to be a pilot, actually. And then I looked at the prices for that. I was like, oh, no. I guess I'm not gonna be a pilot. That's what I wanted to be originally. Shit was wildly expensive.
Yo. You could have been a pilot?
Not have been a pilot. I couldn't afford it. I would have been in wild amounts of debt. And I don't think pilots make okay. I don't think pilots make that much money here, by the way. Let me look at a pilot's fucking salary.
I wonder though, like, but a pilot though, you don't have to make that much. I feel like if you pursue something you enjoy, you never have to work a day in your life and shit. No, I honestly believe that if you actually love it, of course it's gonna be hard to get you, but if you're proud of something, that's what I realized working like these dead end ass jobs and shit. I'm like, bro, no offense to the people in charge. I'm like, I don't believe no one's smart as shit. I mean, people are smart, don't get me wrong, but like, you can be informed about something, but I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know, something like being a pilot, though, I just feel like it would have been, I don't know.
A pilot averages 100K a year. You know how fucking long you've been dead? Fuck. I'm in debt for like 10 years for this bitch. You're not even getting 100 recs like off the college graduation.
Bro, that's what you need to find. That's what you need to find you someone like one of your Cooper Cup, his girl believes in him.
Shit gonna cost like 100 racks to get the fucking degree. And then you gotta like go work for like FedEx and shit. You gotta like get your flying hours up and all this bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
But I forget FedEx does deliver, huh?
Yeah, you gotta like, if you're lucky, you gotta like, cause I think after you graduate, right? You gotta like get time in the air or some shit. So you can rent airplanes, or you can get a job with like UPS or FedEx or them people at cargo places. And
right, yeah, I never thought of that though.
Or you can join the army.
Yeah. Dude, how do the pilots look at you? It's like, yo, so what do you, so we're like, you work at, I'm work at FedEx. Do the niggas laugh?
No, nigga, they were probably the same place as you once. What do you mean? Like they know what it takes to become a pilot. What do you mean?
No, but it's probably harder though to like get to those jobs and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
So anyway,
man, but yeah, shout out to like.
That was one point.
Yo, you should do what you love though.
I think I was like 16. Oh,
my boy wanted. No.
Nigga,
No,
nigga, you should nigga, fuck that dude. He love shit, nigga. And you're tell you, fuck that. Do that shit that be making money, and then when you're like 30 and made mad money, then you can do what you love.
Mad money.
Like 35, yeah, you're like 35. Sure. You do what you love, nigga. Fuck that shit. Cause you can't do what you love if you're broke.
Yeah, that is true and shit. And that like girls won't man, I'm not gonna lie, that Fresh and Fit podcast really sit with me. It's like, yo, I don't know, that's their Cooper Cup, but I mean, hey, back to the Cooper Cup thing. That nigga didn't go to a big school, but pause. That nigga Cooper Cup was good looking and shit. So I'm guessing that's like his chick ended up paying up all the bills for him and shit. So Cooper Cup doesn't know.
Oh yeah, also that nigga is a fucking anomaly. It was probably it was probably mad people like nigga, you're not getting, you mad underrated. You know how many niggas told Cooper Cup in his life, yo, you mad underrated, bro. You gonna make the league, bro. Like, yeah, come on. Come on. He knew there was a possibility of him making the league.
Yeah. Keep hearing Mamba flick a lighter. Yeah, every time I watch back the streams, I never bring it up. Mamba
it is on my table.
Think he Little Wayne. Nigga think he Wayne and shit.
I just fidget with it. Ooh.
You think he Weezy F baby and shit. But yeah, man.
Legal in Canada, or you got candles? Nigga, weed is legal. Like 5 years now. Andrew Wiggins took 7 years to be an all-star career. Yo, that nigga is a starter. Unfucking over Devin Booker. Unfucking believable.
Wait, the all-star thing is out?
The starters are out.
Bro, I told you they don't fuck with Devin Booker.
Well, it's the votes. Andrew Wiggins plays for the Warriors. The Warriors are there.
No, that nigga plays with Steph Curry.
Well, yeah. Also that, but also yes, the Warriors are a fucking. There's a lot of fans.
Dude, I have two lighters. Every time I think of some Cole Bennett, what? Every time I think it's some Cole Bennett video. What do you mean? Because Mamba's playing with his lighter? Pause. Mamba's off the gas. What's your favorite strain? That nigga smokes all the time. I thought like, yo, bro, you're high. He's like, yo. He's like, I've been high mad times.
I never said that. I said that was definitely a conversation we had, and it was not about weed. It was about alcohol. Nigga just be lying. Just be lying wildly unprovoked. No, it's a wildly unprovoked lie that they just told me.
My bad. This nigga's an alcoholic.
I'm also not an alcoholic. I'm currently sober, and I don't buy weed. I only smoke weed when I get free weed. I know a couple people that grow weed and they give me weed. It's also not that profitable anymore to grow weed though. I don't get that much weed because
to grow weed.
I can just the government sells weed now. I can just fucking go on a government website and they'll deliver weed to my house and just show me fucking ID.
King Weekend said I get a high at work.
I get high.
Wait, what are you working? I can't smoke weed and shit. I wish I could smoke weed. Every time I do edibles or something, I might just always have a panic attack. And I do it for the trip, so but when I wake up the next morning, it's like my body feels like empty, like all that, like, and when I listen to music, I can just like everything just sounds like I am noticing shit in the song I didn't notice before, like in production, like, oh shit, like that snare is hitting way harder. That snare is actually beautiful. Man, I wish I can get high and function and shit. People be like, yo, I smoke to deal with my anxiety. I'm like, nigga, I think I'll probably end up like fucking. I think I'll collapse if I was high trying to function.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. I just played the goddamn Wiz Khalifa statement on title. This is not a statement. What the fuck is this?
Hey, I got an ad before I got this. You guys monetize? Yeah, we're monetizing shit. Mamba said Google finally paid us and shit.
In Canadian. If we're in America, we wouldn't have got Canadian. Because we wouldn't have 100 US yet.
Got that foreign account, bro. Shit crazy.
Need some in pounds. Have you heard the streaming version of the song? That shit's garbage. What the fuck is this? What is it? What? They couldn't clear the sample? Listen to this shit. It's so much worse. I hate it. And no, I don't hear these niggas tripping, closing the cabin door and revving up on my engine. Hey yo, I got an ad before. I'm not sure I read that. Have you seen like Squarespace ads and shit? Our content does not seem like it should be getting Adobe ads, Squarespace ads. Doesn't seem like that's the shit. Our shit should be like the scams, like, you know, the crypto scam. I feel like that's the shit that we should be getting. Just a real low level shit. We be cursing. This shit not family friendly at all. We be playing mad copyrighted music.
We're just talking about college. Hey, you think that's why our channel died, because we played copyrighted music?
I don't think we had that many videos that blew up. We had videos that blew up, but it's not like mad videos that blew up.
But no video has gone over 100 though. And I wonder why YouTube just like killed our channel. For like actual like videos.
YouTube, they don't kill channels.
Oh fucking Lord.
They say every video has a chance. That's what they say. I'm telling you what they say.
Let me talk to Lior.
Oh, new music out. Benny say he got a single. Let me hear the Benny single. Oh shit, the Beatles dropped new music. Babyface Ray. Oh, I'm gonna bump Babyface Ray album. That's what I'm gonna listen to tomorrow.
Oh, yo, the Beatles are gonna drop some shit on IMAX.
This is exactly what I do.
Oh shit, Bandit Butcher and J. Cole. Oh, let's go.
Swear?
Sorry, nigga, you gonna hear it right now. Let me max the volume up. Prepare your ears.
Jameen?
It's called Johnny P. Caddy. No, this nigga gonna have a J. Cole and Drake feature? Not bad. Who produced this?
Yeah.
The Alchemist? Oh, this a hit. Well, it's a slapper. Rephrase that. This shit slapper.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm straight though.
Street fuck that hate boy shit. This is shit I'm trying.
What you coming, nigga? This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catching chickens. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last these niggas. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash and minute. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract the bitches. That was really me, nigga. I ain't have to act and conflicted. Only difference is I'm living. And I would've whacked one of them niggas who knew that after drug dealing I still be casual, spending $1 million plus. annual income, so here's my manual, then some. And this east side shit still in me, my ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. The streets did so much shit to me, I could never live civilly. I can never lead a scene without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause some shit gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work that niggas put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the butcher, nigga. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect. It's the butcher, nigga. Yeah. Cold fucking world.
They call us on trend.
Zelda shit, know what I mean?
Cody just said that. Yeah, that the butcher nigga did not sound trend.
And I'll show up. I'm on 10, nigga, not 9. On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions, around the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the guns and the drug bars that y'all relying, got these nerves thinking that you niggas hard as iron, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth, no I never stress in the booth, they feel the pressure, me I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper neck in a noose, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heater blast to your speaker. He the last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Nigga want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the reaper. I'm probably gon' go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature. I'm higher than niggas that don't need a bag full of reefer. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass full of ether. Collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count a nigga cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka, Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really no MC equal. Feel me, co-pin be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Headshot, now go and ask the best rappers that died. They tell you he never lied, nigga. Yeah.
That fucking Einstein no MC is equal is fire. I think they should let nigga battle rapping.
Damn, this nigga said a coordination.
Okay. No, he said he trying to bring that type of, he trying to revive this type of rap. Cardi, nigga. There's a music video, by the way.
Not
Cardi
Cardi,
Cardi the type of nigga that needs help. Oh, this nigga's went all, then you got a music video and everything. Got a Fiverr app.
So, you need a video. Go to Fiverr.
Keep many, sign up for Fiverr, bro. Edit some other niggas' videos. Make some money, nigga.
Yeah.
It's a 4K, bro.
10 to talk 4, and that shit mean a lot to me.
This nigga walk straight.
You know, this shit don't feel as good as it
He
looks.
got shot.
I'ma keep it real with you, like Soprano's family. I'm straight, though.
Bro, you didn't get hit on his leg. You got hit on
I
his
shot
shoulder.
his leg. You know what
Street
you
shit made me what I am today. Niggas know I went so hard.
Nigga, where you shot at?
What you coming, nigga?
At Walmart.
This ain't my story about rags to riches. More about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catching chickens.
I know the shooter. Shout out Joe.
Do you know that J. Cole, did J. Cole just tie the fucking, this nigga talking about he mastering physics back to that Einstein? Oh my god. Yo, J. Cole, that guy? He recently this fuck nigga said not about J. Cole.
What you coming, nigga? This ain't my story about rags to riches. More about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catching chickens. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last these niggas. It's like they put out a smash, then they gone in a flash and minute. And then they make tracks and disses like that's gonna add up the digits. They showing fake racks and pictures like that's gonna attract the bitches. That was really me, nigga. I ain't have to act and conflicted. Only difference is I'm living. And I would've whacked one of them niggas who knew that after drug dealing I still be casual, spending mil plus annual income. So here's my manual, then some. And this east side shit still in me. My ability to turn words to imagery. Probably the reason they gon' remember me. Figure we walk this tightrope with a feline's agility. The streets did so much shit to me I could never live civilly. I can never lead a scene without checking my mirrors visually. Come with that energy, cause some shit gon' always stick with me. They wanna know what I brought to Griselda. I say validity. They asking what work that niggas put in. I'm like, what didn't we? Problems, then I correct through the obstacles I progress. impressed. Illogical for them to feel they responsible for our success. Besides Kanye West, tell me who else I gotta respect. Cause I'm kinda perplexed. It's about time that I got my respect. It's the butcher, nigga. Ah. Let's go.
About time that I got my respect. It's the butcher, nigga. Yeah. Cold fucking world. Griselda shit, you know what I mean?
Griselda.
You know what it is, nigga. When I show up. I'm on 10, nigga.
This sound blizzard.
On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying, the real one's here, the young boy that walked with lions around the outlines of chalk where the corpse is lying. Of course I'm trying to revive a sport that's dying, but the guns and the drug bars that y'all relying got these nerves thinking that you niggas hard as iron, but that just mean I ain't as comfortable as y'all with lying, stretching the truth. No, I never stress in the booth. They feel the pressure, me, I feel like I just left a masseuse. Effortless, how I'm skating on these records is proof. I put your favorite rapper neck in a noose, never letting them loose. Cold world, the heater blast to your speaker. Heater last of Mohicans, no weaklings last in my sneakers. Nigga want me on the song, he gon' see the wrath of the reaper. I'm probably gon' go to hell if Jesus asks for a feature. I'm higher than niggas that don't need a bag full of reefer. Some see the glass is empty, I see a glass full of ether. Collecting his bread and mass like he a Catholic preacher. Just to count a nigga cash, you might need a calculus teacher. Eureka. Einstein on the brink of the theory of relativity. Really no MC equal. Feel me, Copen be lethal. Crip like an old MTV show. On God, the best rapper alive. Headshot. Now go and ask the best rappers that died. They tell you he never lied, nigga. Yeah. Tenor talk.
Yo, it's insane that Benny the Butcher couldn't afford J. Cole till after the Def Jam deal. Insane.
Boi-1da says Drake, Cole, Kendrick. I ain't gonna hold you. Cole definitely leading for MVP for last year and this year so far. No Kizzy. I like pussy power like the next guy. But this better than pussy power. You know Kendrick AD. Yeah, that nigga spraying Achilles. I don't know what Kendrick got. You know, AD like
right
fucked
now,
up his wrist today. Like 2 games back.
That nigga did fuck up his wrist. That shit's insane.
Fucking Mr. Glass ass nigga, bro.
And then Melo got kicked out the game.
Gonna go catch some Z's now. Before
right now,
Anxiety by Coil Ray. Come on, man.
Right now, I got J. Cole, Gunna. What's my number 3rd? Oh, Bodie James, man. So I'm rocking.
What else dropped? Oh, Derrick Ross dropped the fucking, what should we call this now? Oh, ETSG?
Sada, was it? Not Sada. Saba dropped this one. Yeah.
I got a question for the streets. Who hotter than G? He tryna lock in with the team, so we popping for free.
Babyface Ray, the only nigga here I see with potential to drop the album. I ain't gonna lie. He the only album in the future. You go with Babyface Ray?
Yeah, that's true, man. I'll be in the streets.
You must be mad as hell at new niggas. This Babyface Ray, ETSG, and Mozzie. Actually, I shouldn't play it. That song slap, but that's him with two niggas. Rick Ross dropped the music video. Yo, that album was so disappointing. The Benny the Butcher song was the best song. Ironically.
Niggas hating on me, they is not ops. I've been gathering for a week to make it one stop. 35 racks all on one watch. A brick and walk hard all in one pop.
Yeah, I think it's done for Rick Ross in his music and shit, to keep honest.
These niggas stay broke, but not I heard you trying to say that little bitch. Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, ever since he started beefing with Hov and shit, man, the music hasn't been the same.
When it got hot, you call in, they gotta call back. He is not the guy. I tell the brim
Why we don't assume you beefing Rock Nation? Why you gotta be up? Is it because Meek Mill's taking mad pictures with her? Huh?
I could have sworn the bar was.
No, you didn't say. Yeah, you said them niggas. You hang with them niggas, but you're like their pet. Something to that. They got you on a leash still. It's basically saying you thought you were under a leash with me, but nigga, you ran to the niggas who put you on a leash.
I mean, that's just tough because Rick Ross is not really being signed to Rick Ross in the year 2022 doesn't really do nothing for you other than probably gives you like a good deal with the Wingstop as to own a couple of franchises. But like other than that, I'm pretty sure there's no benefit how it was 10 years ago. Being signed to Rock Nation, which Hove and shit, there's mad benefits and shit.
Them niggas was co-conspirators with Travis Scott to kill them kids. Anyway.
And now they're trying to get him back in Coachella, man.
You can say I'll do it for free.
60,000 signed. 60,000 people signed the petition.
Rick James is from Buffalo. I didn't know that. Benny says biggest on all my city since Rick James. Town Talk 4 on the way. First single featuring J. Cole, North Carolina.
Hey, we were wrong about our prediction. J. Cole did not drop an album.
I mean, did you think J. Cole dropped an album? There's no way you thought J. Cole dropped.
I thought we were gonna get a single, and I thought this verse here was gonna talk about the boy.
There was no promotion.
Or say something I'm alluding to it. He didn't even allude nothing. But I thought when he said, "Oh shit, J. Cole," he's like, "Oh, he's gonna talk about his next album or have a bar or something like niggas is waiting." Nope, it was just a regular. It was just J. Cole spinning bars. He didn't even allude to anything. I was kind of bummed out about that.
If J. Cole dropped an album, that's just being promoted. It's a big ass artist. What's up?
But maybe the verse was about to be the first time we hear about the album. Allude to it or some shit.
Babyface, Sincerely Face is a hit. I'm definitely listening to the album tomorrow. I fuck with Babyface, right? A lot of potential.
Yo, Ethan has to come with the facts.
Let me hear Sincerely Face.
I think that Earth King didn't drop an album either. Earth King really capped too.
Well, they ain't pop up. I feel like they're big enough for a pop up right here. Especially with DONDA. It's by AZ. The Deluxe is here. So.
Well, this nigga Hip Hop by the Numbers Plus said, "Yo, J. Cole obviously listened to the plugs I meant and said not today. Like, whoa, I'm not a J. Cole fan, but he went nuclear." But how can you not be a J. Cole fan? What the fuck? Isn't Cole dropping on his it's a boy next? I mean, yeah, that's the next project, but tomorrow is J. Cole's birthday.
It's J. Cole's birthday right now.
That nigga was born in Germany, so it's not his
been
birthday.
His birthday for like 5 hours then, nigga. Look at the map.
They gave us a verse. I mean, I feel like J. Cole knew. That's why he got the verse from Diddy.
I can't fucking believe that I actually thought J. Cole was gonna drop album. A nigga who streams albums this often on a J. Cole is a major. J. Cole just did 300 with 12 songs.
He did like
with 12 fucking with 12 goddamn songs. This nigga is a major artist.
Yeah, but
the only niggas who did more J. Cole was Adele, Drake, Kanye. I don't know if that nigga that did more J. Cole with other Drake beef, low key, and Taylor Swift.
Whatchamacallit though, but he did drop a song on YouTube.
You should.
We forget that he rapped over that Drake beat. So it looked like he was leading to like some low key shit, you know. He even titled it EP. It's called Heaven EP something.
That wasn't new.
And J. Cole backed out from it. That just dropped last year.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant new shit like like yesterday.
Hasn't even been a year. Oh, it hasn't been a year. So I thought like, okay, J. Cole's like doing something to restore that old feeling. The Real is back. The Ville is back. Flow Bananas. Oh, I actually have the real J. Cole fans here. Hold on. Real Jermaine fans.
You fuck with their Jordan Lucas collab? Play real J. Cole songs. Yeah.
what you'll find is your highness could paint a picture that's vivid enough to cure blindness. Carolina's finest.
You know what song is underrated? The Jackie, J. Cole, TJ. You said the stop, bitch, stop playing with that song goes.
That's like a pretty big song for Boss.
Yeah, but in terms of music, in terms of all hip hop music. Oh wow, you got a
Shout out
CD?
your
Yo,
man,
play a CD.
Forest
Right
Soldier.
now. No, play that right now. Play it in. I'll mute my music. Fuck it. Go ahead, play yours.
Bitch ass nigga, my PS4 still plays CDs.
No,
Hey,
the
does it play
fuck you don't
CDs?
play no
Oh, no.
CDs. This plays Blu-rays.
Yeah, I play Blu-rays. At the Forest Drive, man. Forest Drive. This album, I remember it, man. Every time I play this album in a certain type of weather, it gets mad depressing. I remember a lot I was going through, man. A lot I was going through during this time.
I think I put Good Kid, Mad City over it in that list we made like 2 years ago.
Yeah, you was dumb
yeah,
as
I'm
shit.
wild. This was definitely better than Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh,
Versatile Drive is definitely better than Good Kid, Mad City. I don't know. Good Kid, Mad City
Forest-
definitely had more impact, but I don't know. Versatile Drive was definitely better than Good Kid, Mad City.
Forest Hill Drive sold way more than Good Kid, Mad City. So I don't know what you're going with the impact, but Good Kid, Mad City is
In the
just a
time
classic.
of in the
And shout
time
out to the man.
nigga, in the time period of what it did.
Look at the classics right here, man. Look at the classics
Versatile
right
Drive
here.
did still more, but J. Cole was way bigger at that time.
The classics right here. Not still Good Kid, Mad City, man. Good Kid, Mad City
Nah,
is
you
still
both.
superior to Forest Hill Drive. But yeah, man, this shit just takes me back, bro. This shit takes me back a lot. When I'm in that, when it's a little bit chilly, you know, play that album.
I'm not one of the slums. Yo, by the way, being a hip hop commentator on Twitter and not liking J. Cole, wow.
Weird.
So now nigga just sent me that bullshit about Cardi. I was like, nigga, look at the
Nah,
niggas you be look at the niggas be
That's hip
sending
hop.
shit.
That's hip hop. That's hip hop. That's hip hop number by the plus. I'm just not hip hop all day.
Nigga,
Two
them
different
niggas is
people.
the same type of nigga.
You would think so, but then.
I see.
You know what's so
because I read this because I actually clicked on the thread after that nigga said 42 down ETSG and Northern Week wasn't bigger than Cardi. I'm like, nigga, where the fuck you live at?
I mean, Nordowick is big.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he tweeted. That's why nigga tweeted that out. I'm like, nigga, are you bugging? Northern Week is way bigger than Cardi.
No, Nordo. Yeah, he is bigger than Cardi. I think that's what.
No. You said Cardi should have sold more. It's shocking that these artists sold more than Cardi. And it was ETSG.
Okay, Nordowick literally only sold like. Nordowick only literally sold 5,000. No one really knows Nordowick.
You
Like,
know his song though. That
do know his song.
runs up to a lot of streams.
hey man, they know Anderson Paak. I mean, they know fucking Corday. He's fucking
Niggas
Naomi.
don't understand Pat music kind of lady. Anderson Pat name not pushing away. That nigga music, however.
Corday's biggest single is with
Anderson
Corday,
Paak,
with
yeah.
Anderson Paak.
But Anderson Paak name don't push the nigga single. Anderson Paak's music is bigger than him.
Okay, you're so disrespectful.
It's not. You think niggas is like leave the door open is an Anderson Paak and Bruno Mars song, or is niggas like it's a Bruno Mars song featuring some nigga and shit slap?
I didn't believe it's a Silky Sonic song.
Niggas say it's a Bruno Mars only nigga. Niggas say Bruno Mars changed his voice halfway through the song. That's what I'm telling you. Niggas hearing this shit like, oh shit, is that Bruno's new voice?
I just. I don't know. But oh yeah, you know what I was crazy too, man. That's why I still believe, like, man, you just gotta do all the right things sometime and to be popping and shit. I don't know. I was listening to a Squarespace with Denzel Curry and Blackie Speaks and shit, and I'm gonna keep it a band, bro. Again, like, you know that saying, like.
That's a joke for anyone in the chat.
Oh, I said, yeah, I got it down.
It's on site with us. Nigga. I'm working at Square. So is J. Cole. Yo, J. Cole, that guy.
Anyways, it's funny. He was working on Space he was on the Space on Twitter, and hearing Blackie Speaks in his interviews and shit, or having interviewed Denzel Curry. Shout out to the bro. He's no different than what we do and shit. Even his interview questions were just like mad blime and shit. I was just like, what the fuck? No offense to him and shit, you know. I never appreciated his content for YouTube. That's the problem, right? Those YouTube channels that break is YouTube channels that break is like the same way like mainstream artists break. You cater to a demographic that people that don't really care about hip hop or want to get into hip hop, so it's just like very informative to like someone who lives like in the middle of nowhere and shit, right? Like when we talk about hip hop, like I'm getting into Boldy James, we were just geeking over the Benny the Butcher, J. Cole shit. The nigga who, or the people that are gonna get us views and get us big are not in. That's not the people that's gonna get us over 100K and shit. But when Blackie Speaks makes a video about like Corday and J. Cole and this is reasons, like people who don't get it, well, why it's an informative video and shit. And for the person like that is gonna fuck with it and appreciate it. Like we're literally Griselda, man, in the space and shit. Keep it a man. We're Griselda. Them niggas is like fucking Juice WRLD. And X and shit. I realized that today.
You say you're stuck in a maze?
Man. Shit's rough, man. Shit's tough.
Stuck in a maze.
I didn't even know that's what you were going to. I was like, what? All of a sudden you're listening to Juice WRLD?
I like all the Juice WRLD big songs. What are you talking about? I like some of them, they're not as big.
This is a big
This is
song?
a pretty big song. I don't know what it was on the charts, but in terms of Juice WRLD music, this is a big song. Anyway, I don't think anything else relevant dropped. What's this Rick Ross and Minus Pack song? What is this?
Wait, this is like a new single off
It's
the
a
new project?
deluxe.
You dropped the deluxe? Damn, no one cared.
I mean, I think that's the thing everyone does now.
No one cared.
That you drop a deluxe? Well, no one cares about deluxes anymore because everyone does it now. They
You're wild.
overuse it now.
Song kind of fire.
The only people that didn't drop a deluxe were J. Cole.
Playboy Cardi.
Adele and Drake. And Playboy Cardi, yeah. All that I read, album of the year. Fuck it. Apparently. I don't know where they're playing this at. I don't know where it goes. Maybe I'm old. Maybe everywhere I'm going, niggas is 24, 25, 26 years old. I guess, man. I don't
Every time I see those Cardi tours, it's like little fucking kids are like 18 or 19 or some shit. Bum kids still be wearing like antisocial and shit. I'm like, dude,
fake fan.
wearing antisocial? Like they flexing?
Oh, it came out on Christmas Day?
Yeah.
And niggas play this on Christmas Day? How much it sell?
Like 130?
It really is a...
Nah, but it was a flop because remember people thought he was gonna sell over
I mean, that seems
200K.
unrealistic. I would just...
No, for the hype for a whole lot of red at the time, it was equivalent to Eternal Take.
It's a different time of music.
But the album didn't.
200 is... You sell 200, you're fucking bigger than Weekend. Yeah, shut up. Yo, Gunna still got a Weekend the Gulag, bro. Oh my
Dude,
god.
apparently, yeah, the Weeknd's already here tweeting worldwide tours and shit. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga should have kept that tweet because my nigga Bad Bunny just released his tickets. I think Bad Bunny overshadowed that nigga.
Oh yeah, Bad Bunny's like... everyone wants to go to that tour, apparently.
Yeah, this nigga Weeknd posted a plane in a worldwide thing, and I was like, yo, niggas was like cooling off. I was like, yo, we're trying to get these Bad Bunnies. The Weeknd need to wait like a month to release the world tour. I don't know.
Sold
100,000
flat first week.
Yeah. The hype for this shit was insane. I remember someone started the deluxe trend back when it was, as soon as they started dropping deluxe, everybody else started. I mean, if we're being, the deluxe trend started because of Uzi. And modern times, the way it's used today, because people hated Eternal Take. So he changed the album cover. This nigga dropped a whole new album, and that album benefited from it. Or else, I'm gonna keep it a man. Eternal Take would have died. and then Nav, and then Gunna, and then everyone just like, oh shit, we can drop 2 albums. For the modern times, Uzi did it, and I don't think Uzi thought. I don't think Uzi intended to. Uzi did not think it was gonna do what it was gonna do. I think he was just so mad that people hated the album. And now it's like a standard for if you make a certain type of music. Well, Rick Ross has dropped the deluxe. And in theory, it helps the stream.
Yeah, streaming numbers. People go back to it.
Cause yeah, and they're like, oh, this music's pretty good. They just added it to Juice WRLD's. They added Bandit to Love Death Race, which I hate it because I'm like, bro, you guys wouldn't have done that if he was alive. You guys are just playing with like, a nigga's art when he's dead. Mind you, Bandit was out, but it was never intended to be on the album. Like they're rearranging his songs on his albums so people can go back to it, and I'm like, why are you guys doing that? You guys are money hungry. It's so weird. I'm like, bro, that guy literally made that album like that. Like that's the only thing we have to remember him, and you niggas are just mixing or messing. You guys are messing with his art. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I'm so picky when it comes to shit like that. Like nigga, do that shit to his new shit. But I'm like, why are you just like, oh, here's the deluxe. We just rearrange shit. Weird. But it did work. Now I'm like streaming them shit together. So I guess it did their job. There must be some statistic or like a test out there or like a study that shows people do go back to music if you do ads.
Yeah, nigga, and it pops up back at the fucking top of the title. Look at the fucking title. Rick Ross, which is never. Especially this week when Noah Babyface Ray, the only nigga that came up.
Yeah. He benefits like that.
When Juice WRLD does anything, his face gonna be up there. Juice WRLD, especially after dead rappers get the best publicity. That nigga is way bigger than he was when he was alive. But you seen Pop Smoke numbers? Fuck.
Yeah, the Pop Smoke shit is crazy.
I hear fuck with a Woo at least 3 times a week. And that new song off the Roddy Ricch song, Pop Smoke and Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, man, Dior feels like it was the box and shit. Dior was a big record, but now that shit feels like, damn, that shit was the box at one point. Like Dior is just, Dior was it, but like Dior has never died.
Yeah, it was the second biggest one. Welcome to the Party was the biggest one. Then Dior was the next biggest one. Well, not one. For the night, this fucking song, Lil Baby and the Baby. This fucking song, my nigga, is everywhere all the time, and it just slaps every single time.
Oh, like a thief. Oh,
yeah,
like
this just slaps every time I hear it. No, this new album they dropped, I don't know if niggas was playing on Office. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this is the one getting spins. The last one.
No. Yeah, the new album, because there's no more music and shit. They're trying to just fucking milk. There's no music for Pop Smoke. They're literally, that second album was. They're literally trying to just milk it. That's why there's no new X music. They released Vice City on streaming services. My X, which is an old song, because they have nothing to release to X. There's no music. The nigga only made like 30-minute tracks. Whatever was in those hard drives, them niggas can't open it.
I remember. Play Freeway Free, nigga. I'm gonna bed before I play a Freeway song. Nigga, Million playing Freeway. Niggas ain't feeling in Bomber Freeway. Wayne remix for the night. Really? Which album that on? D6? I don't think I listened to Dedication 6. Yeah, I don't think I listened to Dedication 6. You know the first person who was Dedication 6? I played the Drake song on Dedication 6. Dude, that shit goes, but I don't know. But anyway. It is 12:30. What's the best X song? I should end this on. Depression and obsession. No.
What the fuck are you? No, play Vice City.
You know what? Save me before I fall. You know what? That was my classic work.
Play Vice City.
Especially that he died. Definitely.
And that album was
really good when he was alive.
We were all caught by surprise. Yeah, we were like, this shit is amazing. I think the only thing we were mad about is that it was short, but I'm like, this shit is really good.
Because expectations were so fucking low for X. The shit was Can't Keep My Dick in My Pants and what's that other song with the fucking he's reloading the fucking clip. What's that fucking song called? I'm sipping tea in your hood. What the fuck is up, you buttercup?
I'm sipping tea. Oh my gosh, I forgot about sipping tea. RPX, man. Man, it hits me like the niggas weren't alive to see what the pandemic is.
No Ceilings 3. Is it No Ceilings 3? Stop it, Wayne, bro. What year did that come on? No Ceilings 3.
Man, I remember the hardest verse from Wayne. My nigga said no ceilings like a coliseum. It's like fuck. Any from New Orleans, there's no ceiling in the Saint state. God damn, because them niggas play in open dome.
Open air. No snow too. The ball's not heavy.
Man, I can see why Boi-1da got him over Emerald or some shit like that.
I mean, Real G's moving sounds like lasagna top 5 hip hop bar. That's it. The banana clip. Let Chiquita speak. Come on, man. Dark Shades. Easy.
My nigga said I got 10 bathrooms. I can shit all day.
Well, I was named Fire Bars. You just.
No, that's how many bathrooms he got. He can shit all day. He has 10 bathrooms. His house is that big.
Nigga, this was a song over here?
Yeah, they just added it to the streaming service today.
Oh my god,
They added his own music.
I was not gonna play. I was joking. I was gonna play a Fire song.
No, you weren't, nigga.
I was gonna play the Trippie Redd record. What album the Trippie Redd record on?
No, the first one.
Oh, remember Maddox? Oh, when they remade the Trippie Redd record, you remember that? They remade the Trippie Redd record. It was still good, but not as good as the Trippie Redd one.
That No Love was special, man. Please don't throw your love away, man.
I'm like, ooh. Remember this song?
I do remember. What happened to Maddox?
But nigga was like 12.
Yo, remember bitches?
Like,
dude, in some world, I like to think Maddox turned into that other nigga. What's that white kid that has songs with Bieber? No, what's that song that has songs with Justin Bieber?
Oh no.
Come on, he's pretty big. Like Sophonic will listen to him.
I don't know. Nigga like, yo.
Who's that white kid, bro? He was signed to Juice WRLD shit. And like that's why the baby don't. I mean,
oh, I know what he's talking about. I remember his name. I remember his name.
In some world, Maddox turned into that nigga.
I'm not too overwhelming. Here we go. This is the outro. Play BBB King.
Man.
Oh, BB King freestyle. Yeah, that's their song I was talking about. Oh, that's on No Ceilings 3. No Ceilings.
But they have it just as a single.
That shit was so fire. They had to clear it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they did have to clear it. You know what was so crazy though? I always wonder how like Trippie and them feel, right? Because Trippie has seen everyone die that he was like cool with in the music industry. But then like in my head, I want them to have like some really deeper perspective shit. But then I'm like, bro, they're just human like you and me. Like nigga, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say that all these people that I knew that I made music with died? I'm dealing with death the way you
nigga
deal
who say,
with
yo,
death.
don't play no depressing music. This just said that to me.
No, because it always bugged me when people don't speak about Mac Miller's death and shit. Like I know Kendrick went out there, but I'm like, how, or J Cole like got teared up in a concert and spoke about Mac, and Q did too. But they have no record or nothing. And I think I seen a tweet one time. Q said like, yo, I'm just human, bro. Like I'm dealing with these emotions, and I'm like, no, not everyone's meant to make a fucking introspective, dedicating my love and shit.
Logic has a Mac Miller tribute as Fa. When he on Young Sinatra 4, it was like the reason I do Young Sinatra 4 is because of Mac Miller. I did Young Sinatra.
Yeah.
The start of Young Sinatra is because of Mac Miller. Some shit like that. I think he says. Yeah. But
I just want a song to like, cause Earl Sweatshirt, fun like that fool has 2010 and shit. He made 2010 cause Mac Miller has 2009. I was like, holy fucking shit. But that's just him way of his expressing his feeling or his grieving for his lost one and shit. He's not gonna be like, oh, I miss you, Mac, this and that. It's like, no, look at this little thing. Cause that's in a point in their life when they were so close to each other. I was like, holy shit. I did not keep that and shit. And apparently Earl Sweatshirt's life changed when like his dad died and shit, and like that nigga just got like more fucking his music changed.
Got worse.
I guess, man. That's why his music took a turn and shit. I mean, Earl Sweatshirt's not the same. I seen the thing where Joe Budden's like, "Yo, was Tyler on was Earl Sweatshirt on Tyler's last album?"
That was fun. That was hilarious. Joe, the niggas, you see the start of the pod where Alan, you be watching on YouTube and shit, so you may have like caught that part.
Yeah.
I don't know if they caught that part out on YouTube, but it was like the nigga that names the nigga like this Dustin. They started off with that this Dustin nigga. I'm out. They're like Park says Earl Sweatshirt drop, and they bleep the word Earl Sweatshirt. She just says. It just says drop, beep. It dropped, and like Joe's like, "Who? What? I'm never listening to that." Yeah, I was just like, "Yo, he scared the hoes." Because I used to be on Twitter. I was like, "Yo, he be scared the hoes music." It was like there is no woman that I hang out with that wants the Earl Sweatshirt. But they keep bleeping his name like you don't know, and they're describing his music. And they're describing him as a person. They're describing the nigga, how the nigga dressed, describing how it looks. And just bleeps his name at the end like niggas ain't gonna know. Like, I think they're like, yo, what, ain't that nigga dropped music like 2014 was last time he was fucking niggas is like going
You seen Earl Sweatshirt respond to that? Like, I can't believe he didn't like my mood music.
I think Joe doubled down on it the next week. It was like, so I see you niggas on Twitter talking about it. And I came to double down. No, I'm not fucking with Earl Sweatshirt. I can not listen to the nigga. Then he kind of backed off like, yo, it's my opinion to not listen to the niggas.
You probably read the thread where he's like, and shit. I mean, well, obviously he doesn't fuck with Earl Sweatshirt now because he's cool with the Rory and Maul and shit. He never did really fuck with them or whatever. But remember, he did the Rory and Maul have the interview with Earl Sweatshirt, and the nigga who manages Six Black and Summer Walker, and I believe Alchemist was there. So there is some stigma there, by the way.
I don't think so, because Joe be talking to that nigga too all the time. Joe called that nigga recently. The nigga you talking about? No,
Alchemist. Oh, Six, like yeah, because he's
the manager nigga. Not the manager.
Yeah,
Joe talked to him recently about. By the way, Lakers lost by like 20.
They were down by 20 when Melo got fucking injected. LeBron probably lost his fucking mind because AD got hurt. What the fuck is he gonna do?
And Curry had 29 and shot 6 for 10 from the 3-point line. Oh shit, nigga warming back up.
I heard Clay was getting on fire too.
So this is like his first good game in like a month. Hey man, that nigga saving his energy come for playoffs. Cause they going for that championship, boy. That nigga Curry seen this might be the last run. Clay getting old, Draymond getting old. Draymond injured. I don't know when Draymond coming back.
Yeah, Draymond just had a 7-year deal.
Turn sport. I think I'm retired.
That's
the out there with Kenny. And I'm like, all right, this thing. I don't know. A whole lot of nigga injured for. So he might come back for playoffs. They got like 3 more.
I'm not gonna
this level of play. I would say Steph has.
Hey man, Golden State is like the closest thing we have to like freaking the Spurs in modern times. Those are like the only differences are more exciting, but they all build it from the ground and shit. But like they're the closest thing we're ever gonna like see the Spurs in our time and shit. I feel like that. I'm excited for playoffs this year though, cause I feel like it can go anyway, bro. Like the Suns can go.
I mean, there's only a couple options: Suns, Warriors, Jazz, Nets, Giannis.
Nigga, if you say Jazz, I'm gonna say fucking Grizzlies. Nigga said Jazz.
I mean, the Jazz are. Have you seen the Jazz play basketball? You know they only lose because they're dysfunctional, right? They only lose because the only time they lose is when they beef. Have you seen the Jazz record? Wait, you know what the Jazz record is?
They have the best record like for the past half decade, bro. They have to have like the best winning percentage. They think it's like the Tennessee Titans of like football. Nigga, number one seed.
It's a new era. It's a new era Jazz. Like. No. Like when them niggas is healthy, they don't lose. But you acting like them niggas is just. Healthy. The Grizzlies is on fire. No, the Grizzlies is on fire. Yeah, they lose. Okay, nigga. What is their record? They're right below the fucking Warriors.
No, they lose in the playoffs, so when it matters.
So why the fuck? Okay, nigga. All right, them niggas. Donovan Mitchell was like 4. Donovan Mitchell shot 50 fucking. You remember that Jamal Murray Donovan Mitchell bubble battle?
Yeah. Mhm.
You acting like niggas
Nuggets
just
won.
yeah, okay, but you acting like niggas just like on some it was Joker and Jamal Murray versus just Donovan Mitchell.
Some niggas are just not built to win in the playoffs. They're just like a thing that they're not ever gonna win in the playoffs.
And the nigga ain't have a chance yet. How you don't know that? The fuck is you talking about?
Bro, we can do a spread right now. We'll
No, they
put
don't
money
have
on
to.
it.
I don't think they're gonna win. I think it's between Warriors and Suns. But you act like the Jazz can't. Like, what is he talking about?
The Jazz can win it, and so can the Grizzlies. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think John Morant ready yet. He's too young. Like Donovan Mitchell was too young. And I think Donovan, and as soon as in a couple more years, it's gonna be Donovan Mitchell, Luka, and the John Morant. Them niggas going for it in the West.
Oh, anyway, man, now Donovan Mitchell leaving, that nigga going to like Miami or some shit.
Well, no, well, he's gonna. Well, I guess he's gonna change conferences, but he is the future. He's gonna be like Donovan Mitchell. What, 25?
So Donovan Mitchell over Jason Tatum?
Isn't over just yeah. Well, they play so different. I don't know. Jason Tatum has the same proficiency as Devin Booker, but his game looks so much nicer than Devin Booker. But really, the same person. They are all both. They're not consistent. Who has the higher ceiling? Jason Tatum looks like he has the higher ceiling, but the nigga isn't really progressing in his career. He just kind of does the same thing he does, and sometimes he be on, sometimes he be off. Same thing with Booker. Sometimes he be on, sometimes he be off. But they are young. So.
Man.
They are very young.
I mean,
again, LeBron ain't win a championship till...
When did Kevin Durant go to his first finals? How old was he?
I think it might be at 27, 28.
Kevin Durant.
He played for the
They
Sonics.
usually are like 27,
because that's Giannis is like 27, 28 right now.
Yeah, when you want to, that is like the peak in like fucking basketball.
Because you actually learn how to play basketball in the NBA. You're not just you stop living off your talent and you start playing with IQ. And the old guard starts to get old. Also, at that point, by the time you're there, the niggas who was them niggas start to get old and beatable.
I think even what's his face, Michael Jordan was like 26, 27 when he was first shit. Wait, Jason Tatum's only 23? Get the fuck out.
There you go, bro. Look how old Donovan Mitchell is.
Dude, there's no fucking way Jason Tatum's only 23. Niggas need to cut him some slack. There's no fucking way. Yo, how long has he been 23
Nah,
for?
he was like 21 for a while, too.
Is that nigga taking 2 years for each birthday? Donovan Mitchell, 25.
So maybe 2 more years, and that's... Mitchell, you gotta remember how the NBA looks in 2 seasons. LeBron is done. LeBron is done in 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Have you seen the windmill? Recently?
Nah, it look nasty? Like nasty.
All this shit. It's still like impressive that he can kind of windmill at his age, at 37 years old, but you can see like you're not the same LeBron. It's like very stiff. But he's still like, his IQ makes him better than fucking everyone he's on the court with. His IQ alone wins games. Plus he be padding his stats like a motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, what is he chasing? You ain't gonna catch Kareem.
I think he is if he's at this rate.
Well, he can't be. He would have to be at this rate for like 3 or 4 more years.
3 more years, and that's when his son comes into the league.
Nigga just does not get
honestly,
injured, though. Holy shit.
This is his last year. I think this year and next year, realistically, is his last chance chasing the ring. I don't even know for next year.
He don't get injured. I don't know.
Bro.
There's no like a nigga keep going because he nigga has had one major injury in 20 years or 17 years.
Even that though, like even if he doesn't get hurt, like the league is just way better. Like AD's getting like AD's a good player to have, but who's your third? Westbrook ain't your third. Exactly. They're a second round team, bro.
I mean, I don't think next year Luka and them are gonna be ready to beat LeBron.
I don't know, man. Luka took Kawhi to game 7.
Don't have the aura of LeBron.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. Kawhi way better defender than LeBron, and the niggas will put it up on Kawhi before they put it up on LeBron. And Kawhi way better.
Not at this.
LeBron's
not
IQ
at
is
this
so fucking
age.
high. Like the niggas on the LeBron on the court, he niggas seen everything, and he been there so long, and he don't get injured. That's a big. That's that nigga biggest strength. Niggas don't get injured. It's just like, oh, I can just stay at this level.
I mean, same thing. I guess Chris Paul. Chris Paul's like,
Yeah, Chris Paul IQ is the
How old
only
is
thing
Chris
he's living
Paul?
off. Because that nigga only gets injured. last year, the first year, he ain't get injured. And like, Chris Paul is just IQ at this point. And a midi. Chris Paul got IQ and a midi.
Wait, LeBron's older than Chris Paul?
Possibly.
I forget LeBron didn't go to college, huh? Dude, Chris Paul's
LeBron's
36. Yeah. Bro, what the
I mean, that's
fuck?
1 year, nigga. Relax.
Tell-
It's realistically, it's probably like 7 months. Relax. Like, what's wrong with you?
You never thought Chris Paul was
No,
older?
I thought they were the same age. I thought Chris Paul, Melo, and LeBron were all the same age. I think Melo might be like 35 though.
Nah, Melo's the old ass nigga. No, Melo older than
You
all them
sure?
niggas. Dude, I'm gonna look it up. Because Melo went to college too.
Like a year.
Melo was
He's
37.
the same age as LeBron. But yeah, I assume they were
Yeah,
all
someone
in the
pre-
same age bracket. D-Wade is like 37 too. No.
Yeah, D-Wade already out the league though. Fucking bad knees. Someone pray for my guy John Wall, bro. I don't know what the nigga.
Oh, that nigga terrible. Anyway, I'm going to bed. It's 1 o'clock. Show everyone I pull up. King Weekend says champagne poetry gets me pumped during the morning. Drake the goat. I mean, Jay Electronica said that's top 5 lyrical records ever put to paper. So,
Champagne Poetry, the intro, the outro.
but they both fire.
Outro is superior to the
Ooh,
intro.
the last
but
minute, the outro is fire all the way through. It's like crazy all the way through. But the last minute of champagne poetry, yo, Block.
when the beats when
Yeah,
the beat switches
about
up.
his homies and shit.
Yeah.
That part kind of different.
Yeah. At the niggas used to carry me at the Delilah, at the bar and shit. Yeah, that beat does. If that was that same energy the whole song, yeah, I would have taken it. But I'm still taking the
Niggas sound
outro.
like J.
Hey, when
Cole,
I'm hiking,
no. That's all that niggas spitting.
they sound like Niggas sound like Corday. So
Shout to
You
y'all
heard
niggas.
Bird.
Shout to Boi-1da. Shout to King Weekend. Shout to Eaton. Shout to King Benny.
dropping videos left and right and shit. Nigga on that Wheezy F baby shit, bro.
We'll be back next week Tuesday. Potentially a battle. I don't know if Metro gonna write a list of MikeWillMadeIt songs.
Oh, Tuesday you want to do the battle?
Are you gonna
Do the
actually
battle
write a list of
Tuesday.
songs or what? Because nothing is unless something
Bro, I was
actually
sick.
happens.
I've been sick. I told you I just throw up. Think I had like ammonia or COVID.
You're lying.
Like I could have been, bro. I could have
This
died
is
on that
a-
pavement. No, I dead ass threw up. I just wasn't go to work. I'm not go to work today because I'm literally sick. By the way, I'm under the weather. Like body's weak. I didn't go hiking today. Like bro, like my body just feels weak as shit, bro. And if I go to work, I don't want to get them
Person
people
that
sick.
eat spaghetti. Anyway, we'll be back Tuesday.